Hello, and welcome everybody to another podcast of Digital 4play. This is number 4, and I am your host with the mostest, even though the host is Beefy Starling in the place to be. And we got geek number 1, Danny Danger. Subbed in for him today is Dave Timmons. How you doing there, Dave?
Doing fine, man. How's it going?
All right. Hey, Jay, we got Jay from the Q Report up in here. What up, Jay?
What's going on, everybody? Good to see you.
All right, we got Prophet from Prophet Next Gen on YouTube. What's going on, Prophet?
What up, bro? You know how we do.
All right, and that's the introductions right there for Digital4play on Geek Feed. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all know how it is out here, man. Us gamers, us comic collectors, and us moviegoers have to stick together, and this is the place to get true opinions. So holla at your boy right here on Geek Feed Digital4play.
Gentlemen. So what's up, gentlemen?
I'm good.
How's the week been to everybody?
The week has been great.
It's been pretty good.
The week has been pretty rough. Pretty rough for Destiny guys. Playing way too much Iron Banner. Way too much. Yeah, a lot of Iron Banner.
I wish I could say the same. I'm only at 3.5 and a rank.
I'm so done with Destiny.
I haven't touched Destiny in so long.
We got 2 Mortal Guardians in here. Only 2.
Yeah, only 2.
It's probably been. It's got to be at least 3 months since I've touched Destiny.
Probably been about the same for me.
Actually, Jay, I think it's been more like 4 or 5 months.
No. I think 3 is right, because the last DLC was about 3 months ago.
Really? Was it?
Damn.
So you get lost in time, Prophet. You have no idea.
It was February.
I don't know when yesterday was tomorrow and tomorrow was last week. I'm like, I'm all over the place.
Almost 3 months. February was the DLC. From my knowledge, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still play it, and there's still a lot of people out there that do play it.
There's a shit ton of people that still play.
Oh yeah.
My friends list is constantly populated with people dominating the shit out of some Destiny.
They're not hurting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've been playing
DLC.
a lot of Rocket League, the sequel to Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars.
That game was legit, dude.
I got in on the beta, and it's fucking insane. I love it.
Hey, Jay, can you say it again?
Yeah, you want a pencil? You can
Sorry, what was that?
I'm so glad they changed the name, right? That's the biggest upgrade, is to changing that name.
That was the actual name, the whole name.
That was the whole name of the game, dude, no doubt.
Okay, say it again. I gotta hear it.
Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars.
Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Cards. Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Cards.
It sounds like super
You like that? I can say.
All right, babe. Now do it while swallowing a blunt.
What was I supposed to say?
What are we doing again?
But okay, yeah, that is a very long name. I'm glad they changed it. You said.
Yeah, it's just Rocket League now. So
okay, that's
awesome. that works.
I did see it,
it
but
makes
I
it
haven't
much
played
easier to talk
So
about.
is this like a sequel or like a remake or what?
No, it's I guess you could call it a remake. I don't know. They've added things. I mean, it's just the beta, so you don't get to play too many of the features yet. But I would call it a sequel. You know, it's got better graphics, better physics. It's just a lot of fun. I'm yelling at my TV a lot.
Before we get into any more conversation about any of the show, I have to correct myself, and I have to say that is Dave Timmons for the NobleMetalGamers.com. And he does have his own podcast, and he does blast it. He is on PS4, I believe so, and he does stream it. My mistake, Dave. You are the man.
I try, man. I try.
And Jay, I gotta call something out, Jay, on your wall. This is the first time I noticed a cyborg behind you. If you look closely, it looks like a person doing a split, and like he's holding something in his hands, looking up to the sky, Michael Jackson style, and like his balls maybe or his schlong getting pulled down.
I don't see that.
You can see that, right?
I don't see that either.
I must
I don't see that.
It's like this. It looks like this. And the guy's legs being split. The cyborg, the gray one, the one with the real red dot next to Superman.
Yeah.
Next to Superman.
This
It looks like a guy split, doing his hands like this, and his balls are being pulled
We
down
all
underneath his
see
body.
where
Yeah, that's
Prophet's mind is.
That's some vision you got there, Prophet. I'll tell you.
Hey,
Yeah, I'd hate to see the results of your Rorschach test, dude.
Oh shit.
I'd love to see that too.
Like, it's all dicks! Every last one of them!
All I do is draw dicks all day long.
Fallopian tubes and Lydia's everywhere.
Big floppy monster.
Do you have any idea how much food is shaped like dicks? I'm sorry, we're falling off track again. Back to the subject at hand. We was talking about Rocket League. I believe.
There you go.
Rocket League. Yeah.
Rocket League.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to, they can get in on the beta. Well, the second round of the beta. The first round ends tonight at midnight my time central. So you can't get in on it right now, but if you go to the website, I believe it's psionics.com, you can get in on the next beta that they're going to come out with. They're going to go back and fix some things and maybe add some more modes for the next round.
I might go ahead and do that because I heard about how much you enjoyed it and a few other people. So.
Yeah, I might sign up for that, definitely.
You know what?
Indeed.
The first night I played, I actually I was streaming it, and the lead developer, was it the developer? The lead? No, I think it was the lead producer. Actually, was watching me stream it, and he jumped on Twitter and he retweeted my link for the stream, and I was talking to him a little bit, so that was really cool.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I love that shit about some indie games that you can just like randomly talk to the fucking people who made it. Like that's just amazing.
So
I
weird.
talked to Future Lab guys.
Nice.
The guys who made Velocity 2X, because I love the hell out of that game, and I used to talk to those dudes, and they're way cool.
Yeah, indie developers are hella cool. They're so like grounded.
Down to earth.
Yeah. So humble.
That's awesome. That is very. Dave, speaking of indie games, I've been watching you stream a lot, and I watch you play Shovel Knight. I watch you play the Isaac game.
Dude, I'm terribly addicted to the Binding of Isaac.
I see that, and you've made it far, and you do pretty damn well. What would you suggest as far as an indie game in the now?
In the now, dude, everyone should fucking play Shovel Knight, because that game's amazing.
It is.
And now that it's on PS4 and all PlayStation platforms, that is legit. I even played it on the Wii U because I heard so many good things about it, and it's really fantastic. So I think everyone should pick that up.
Okay. It does look good. It looks interesting.
Next month we're
I like
getting...
those 8-bit looking games.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And it looks
now with
really
those
good
games
for
is
it,
amazing.
Huge nostalgic factor.
Yeah, looks really good.
Yeah.
It's got like a DuckTales feel to it. I really
yeah, more like 16-bit. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think for PlayStation Plus May, or is it May? Yeah, May games. We're going to be getting Guacamelee. Definitely check that out.
4-player Guacamelee. Are you fucking ready for that though?
Dude,
I've never
so
heard of that.
fun.
Hey, dude, Guacamelee's the shit. It's like Castlevania, but with luchadors.
Like a side-scrolling, play like this Mexican wrestler, and it's just like over the top, super colorful, side-scrolling platform. It's really fun.
But this is like the Super Championship Edition that we get, and it puts in the multiplayer, so you get drop-in, drop-out co-op with 4 people, and that's pretty fantastic. I actually have that right now.
Those wrestlers things, right? You're talking about
Yeah.
They all look different. They used to come in toys too.
The guys with like the masks, like the Mexican wrestling mask.
Yeah, and they had like different shaped heads and shit.
Yep.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
It's really cool. You should check it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be free next month, so you have no excuse.
Yep.
Nice. What else is next month? Anything else that we know of?
Oh,
there's actually quite a bit.
Ether 1 and Murasaka, I think, right?
I think so.
Murasaka
I know
Baby?
a lot of them are all like cross-platform, so PS4 ends up getting like 4 freaking games instead of just the 2.
Yep.
So that's pretty awesome.
So, let's see here. What else is on the agenda for as far as video games?
Well, I know I've been reading there's all right, so there's a sort of spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie called Yooka-Laylee. It was put on the Kickstarter site recently, and it hit its goal of $270,000 in 40 minutes.
Whoa!
And when I last checked
Wow.
this evening, it was at $1.9 million. That's how many.
Wow.
That's how much people want to see this game, right? It's already got almost $2 million.
That's fast, man.
Yeah. The developer making it is Playtronic Games, which includes it's got a bunch of veterans from the Microsoft acquired developer that we know, Rare, that made such classics as GoldenEye, Donkey Kong, Banjo-Kazooie. So they can't make Banjo like an actual sequel because they don't own it. But it's set to launch in October of 2016 on all current gen consoles and PC and Mac. So I don't know. It looks really awesome. It's Yuka is a chameleon and Laylee is a bat. So did you guys play the Banjo and Kazooie games?
You want this one? I haven't played
the game,
any of them,
but never far into it.
Yeah.
I played Banjo and Kazooie, definitely. It reminds me a lot of like Crash Bandicoot and like Toe Jam and Earl, I would say, but Toe Jam is more like a side scroll. It's not 3D land. You know what I mean? It's not all around like Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played a little bit of Banjo and Kazooie. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm more into like the Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was more into that rather than Banjo and Kazooie.
It was very, very unique in its view of like, going away from you. It was really cool. But this is like, if you watch the trailer for it on Kickstarter, it's basically the exact same thing. I mean, it is Banjo and Kazooie, but it's a comedian bat. But this is a game that the PlayStation. I don't really care about other consoles, but this is really a game that the PlayStation needs as a genre filler, right? This is a game that. What else do we have that's like this? Knack, right? What else besides that? It's definitely a game that is like kind of a bridge between the Nintendo generation, right? They start to grow up and they're looking to get it into a real next-gen system, but they're still in that transition period. And I think this game kind of like is that bridge between the two.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to check that out. You said that was on Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
Y'all ever kickstarted anything?
What's up? Oh, no, I haven't.
I kickstarted a car before.
I came so close to doing Kickstarter for the Pebble, the watch, the smartwatch, but I didn't. It was taking too long. I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out.
I helped kickstart Amplitude.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember when you did that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit to come out.
It's taken a while, huh?
It is. They delayed it a little bit.
Yeah. See, that's what I feared. That's like the big fear with Kickstarter things. Like when they get all this money, like a lot more, like 3 times as much as they thought they were going to get, they're like, oh, now we can add all this stuff. It's like, but now it's going to take longer. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to get like rights to songs or something like that. But
they're doing all kinds of stuff. They're like, what is it? They're like goals. Like once they get to a certain amount of money, it's like, now we'll do this. Now we'll do this. It's like a whole bunch of music and
never ending.
New consoles and platforms that they're gonna add. It's like, dude, is this gonna still come out in October 2016?
Right? Am I still getting this on time? Shit. It's hard to say like whether I like really like it or not because like Shovel Knight came from Kickstarter, didn't it?
I think so.
I think Shovel Knight was a Kickstarter deal. So I mean, something that amazing comes out of Kickstarter. It's hard not to pay attention to that shit. There's some cool stuff happening on Kickstarter.
When it's like small businesses, like really small businesses, like garage businesses or like indie developers, that's cool. But when you get like a big developer trying to fund their game on there, I'm not cool with that. Like you got the money, you don't need this. So there's been some things like that. I don't agree with all the Kickstarter projects, but this one is it. Dude, a lot of people are excited for this. A lot of people want another Banjo-Kazooie game, and it sounds like this is as close as they're gonna get.
question:
I'm down.
has
Yeah.
anybody hear about the DLC that's coming with Batman?
I have not heard about
You
the
know,
DLC.
I do
But
have that as one of the things to talk about tonight. So let's get into that.
Let's dive into
let's do
that
it.
bad boy right there. So, if you want the full experience of Batman Arkham Knight, hold on, let me spell it. If you would like the full experience of Batman Arkham Knight for yourself to play, it's in its entirely. You must purchase it for $99.99.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
That's right, $60 for the games and a $40 season pass. So that
Let's
was,
throw
I
up
mean,
for
it wasn't so much the news
yeah.
of the season pass being $40 as it was what is everyone's opinion on season passes in general. What do you guys think of season passes?
I think they're called for in certain games.
Okay.
I don't think every game that's coming out, especially next gen, should involve season passes. It's next gen, so let's keep that next gen theory and give us as much as you can. You're not supposed to give us less and have us pay for the rest in next gen, is my opinion. I mean, if we're gonna go next gen, go a step above the bar, give us above the bar games. Give us what we asked for. Don't make another mistake like Destiny. Destiny is the worst one, and we're still paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Destiny is the worst example I can think of. But there are plenty of other games that we're paying for, and we do it. We pay for the rest of these games, and I'm upset about that. You know, I don't really like the whole fact that season pass. Like I said, it should be called for certain stuff. If I was a Call of Duty fan, yeah, I'd pay $50 for the Call of Duty Elite because I'm getting every single DLC that Call of Duty pumps out every other week. Call of Duty pumps out a DLC like a hole in the projects pumps out kids.
Yeah, it's
You know what
probably
I'm
every
saying? They just
quarter, like every 3 4
yeah,
months.
man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But no,
You know what it
Batman,
is?
$100. Jesus.
You know what it is? Those companies are jealous of cell phone companies with the way they make their money with these little hidden fees for everything and microtransactions. They can make the money that these big name companies make with the video games, and they don't have to do anything. They just pump out, give you a certain amount of stuff, and people pay for it. And if the people pay for that, they see, oh, people are gonna pay for these games when we have the stuff already in the DLCs already in the game, but we're not gonna give it to them now. We'll give it to them later, and they'll pay for it. And the thing is, they know people are gonna pay for it. Cause look at me, I can't stand it. I hate it. I want to stab somebody in the chest with their own fucking knife. But you know what? If they put it out and it's a game I love, I'm gonna pay for it. Why?
Of course.
Because I actually
We're all
want to pay.
victims. We're all victims.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because I want to play it. Because I want to play it.
Because
And they
we're the
know this.
consumers.
And they know this. That's the worst part. They know it, and they use it to their advantage. We seem to have
Here-
lost someone there.
Yeah, Dave, I think got booted or something. I invited him back. He should be back in.
Okay.
Here's my thing with season passes. I'll give you an example. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs had a season pass. I didn't buy it because I didn't care. It was a brand new game, and I didn't know enough about the series, so why would I? But if the developer / publisher decides to outline everything that you will be receiving in the season pass, that's fine. Okay, then I can
Yeah.
at least decide. All right, yeah, that seems worth it, or nah, that's fine. I only want a couple of those anyways. When it comes to Batman, Warner Brothers has outlined a good deal of what's going to be coming with it. And from what I see, it seems worth it to me. So you typically only save like $5 to $10 with the season pass. So is it like, do you have that chunk of money now, or are you gonna have $10 here, $10 there, $10 there? So I don't know if I want to save the $5 or $10 or just buy it each quarter or whenever they release it. But I do like all the stuff they're listing that's coming out with it. So I might spring for the season pass.
Why don't you go ahead and tell it? Do you have the list of the stuff they're offering?
I do, yeah. You guys want to hear it?
Please.
Love you.
All right, so the first thing is Batgirl, A Matter of Family.
I was just about to bring that up.
An all-new prequel story expansion in an entirely new location where you play as Batgirl for the very first time in an Arkham game. and they also with it came a render of Batgirl, like what she's gonna look like. So that's really cool. Get to play as
That's
Batgirl for the first
awesome.
time.
That is badass.
I checked out the render, and she does look badass. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
And it's a prequel, you know what I mean? Like you get to see what happens
Yes.
before.
That is awesome. I think that is totally fucking badass, man.
Yeah, me too.
I can't.
Me too.
I honestly can't wait for Batman. And for the $100 DLC, they better jam pack it.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Jam pack it. They better pack it and make me feel like I'm playing 2 games.
All right, the next part is the Season of Infamy. You play as Batman in an all-new story missions featuring legendary supervillains invading Gotham City with new story arcs, missions, and gameplay features.
Ooh, so that sounds like a whole new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like it. I like it.
Next up is Gotham City Stories. You play as Batman's key allies in narrative missions extending their storylines from both before and after the events of Batman Arkham Knight. So not only are we getting prequel stuff, but we're getting stuff that happens after the game.
That's actually pretty decent.
Nick, perhaps talk too soon. Hey, Dave, just to fill you in, that's Dave Timmons. Dave Timmons, Noble Metal Gamers again. He had got knocked out. He's back in. But, Dave, we're talking about Arkham Knight in the DLC, and we're also talking about the fact that Batgirl's going to be a DLC in there with a whole new prequel background story and all that stuff, and also a whole new Batman story besides the game. Go ahead, James. Sorry.
Next up is legendary Batmobiles with themed tracks. Drive the most iconic Batmobiles from Batman's 75-year history on custom-built racetracks, each themed to that Batmobile's specific era. Every Batmobile will be drivable across every track.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Batmobile, like all of them.
Guys.
All of the Batmobiles?
All the Batmobiles.
Oh.
Well,
so
it doesn't say
races.
all of them, okay? I don't want anyone to be pissed off. It says the most iconic.
Yeah, the most iconic. Yeah, so we're saying like probably 3 or 4.
Right.
Max.
As long as the Keaton Batmobile is in there and the Batman animated series Batmobile.
That's what I was just talking
That's
about.
fine.
I was going to ask you, are they going to be like the iconic one from like the TV show from back in the day?
I bet
Style
you. I would bet
If
money
they don't
that
have that one, if they don't have the Adam West Batmobile, I don't want any of them.
Nah, they will.
Because honestly, that's like, wow, to get your
I
hands on
want to
that.
see that fire come out that car.
Oh, my bad, guys. Yeah, this is my little 8-bit Minecraft style face. That you guys were talking about 8-bit, so I went ahead and drew one up.
Minecraft.
But this is not Minecraft. This is my 8-bit style face.
That profit craft.
All right, next up.
There you go.
Let's say, Crime Fighter challenge maps. Engage in a series of new challenge maps utilizing the unique playstyles of Batman and his allies. Whatever.
Sounds like normal stuff.
More character skins and a variety of skins from across the eras of Batman and Robin, or for Batman, Robin, Nightwing, and Catwoman.
Yeah.
So, that to me sounds like it's worth $40 for.
It sounds.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to pack a little extra in there.
Yeah,
Up for that price tag.
I'm standing corrected on that. Jay has beat me down on that one. I give you that, Jay. I will pay $100 for that. I will.
It's steep, It is steep. $100 it's a lot to ask for a video game.
Yeah,
It's steep, but everything they're saying for what we normally get for DLCs was usually like stuff like Ass. That's actually a good.
That's a pretty damn good deal. Huh?
There's no question that you want
pass.
But do you want to pay $40 now for it, or pay for it individually as they come out?
I've kind of gotten used to the idea that DLC comes out before DLC is supposed to come out. Like back in the day, when they used to do DLCs, that they didn't even know that they were going to make a DLC, but the game was so popular, they said, "Why not? Let's just go ahead and make it." And in fact, a perfect example would be Elder Scrolls. How we used to get the DLCs, they would start making and then say, "We got a new DLC," and people would buy it. Wasn't made part of the game, but they added it on anyways. Now I've gotten used to that. Like I was saying before, I've gotten used to where they're making the DLC already beforehand, and we're going to go ahead and buy it. And there's such a concern. Oh, we're going to buy it. So
I want it beforehand.
Yeah. They might as well just give it to me with the game.
Spend it beforehand.
Charge me the money.
Yeah. I messed up and didn't get the chance to do it with Destiny. because I was waiting for a deal from a certain person that works at GameStop who won't be mentioned. But so I was supposed to get the whole DLC for free, my greedy ass. You know what I'm saying? When I got the white one. But anyway, I'll have to pay for the separate DLC now for $20 instead of the 15 by saving 5. So I gotta suffer and do that. See, that's why next time I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy the DLC up front whenever they want me to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not spending that extra $5 or $10 that I would have to spend on the DLCs one by one, just because I could have saved a couple bucks early on.
And the worst part is, you're gonna buy it later on anyways.
Yeah,
so if you get it out now, you can spend $5 less anyways.
And I gotta spend 30 on the day the Destiny DLC comes out, the House of Wolves, May 19th, because on the same day, I gotta spend more than that, because on the same day, my PlayStation Plus expires.
Oh, that sucks. I hate that shit. And then your Netflix is up.
I looked on it today. It's May 19th, the same day it comes out.
What about you, Dave? What do you think? Is the season pass of Batman something you think you'll get, or are you just going to pay individually?
I honestly don't know. I haven't really gotten into. Well, the last Batman game really didn't count too terribly much, but I haven't really played much of them. Like, I don't get the replayability out of them. Like, I just love the shit out of the good Batman story. Mm-hmm. Like, that's kind of what I'm there for. But if they really incorporate some story, then I might actually hop on that and just get the whole thing, because it sounds like they're going to do that. Seems like they're making it worth bang for your buck.
Yeah. I mean, the playability of the last one was up a little more because of the multiplayer, but yeah, dude, I'm with you. I mean, every Batman game I've ever had, I always end up getting rid of. You know what I mean? I have it for a while, but I still get rid of it.
I do the same.
Yeah.
But now with this thing where I download everything digitally, I can't get rid of these games anymore.
Yeah, I do everything digital now too.
So there's no getting rid of it and using GameStop. You hear that, GameStop? I used to be a big supporter of you. Now I just do everything digital.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I used to work at GameStop. Now I do everything digital.
You would think that they're losing business over digital only stuff, but they recorded quite a decent profit last year.
You can buy digital crap at GameStop. Like,
Well, yeah, but they don't see any money from that. It's just
but that's what like confuses the piss out of me. Like, why?
try and go in there and return something digital. But I bought it here. Here's the receipt. All right, something else I thought we could talk about after the official announcement of the cancellation of Silent Hill's game. A petition was created by Janu Zenkovic, and it currently has over 65,000 signatures, with fans even offering to help fund the game on Kickstarter. Konami has not addressed the idea of crowdfunding the game or if the petition would have any effect on the progress of the series.
Wow.
Come on, Konami.
They did say when the official announcement came out that they would continue to work with the Silent Hill series, but for all intents and purposes, there's nothing going on with it right now.
Wow.
So what do you guys think? You think this petition is going to do anything?
I think it's all in Konami's hands.
I hope it does. I don't.
The thing is, petitions work for government stuff. That's not government. That's a company.
That's not true entirely.
Yeah, but that'd be something different if they were saying like hire him back or why did you fire him? It's different a petition. But there's a petition to get a game restarted again. They can see it and still be like, so it's not gonna really matter. It's all up to them really. It's not gonna matter about a petition. People just
I think this petition. I'd be glad to sign it myself before I sign a Modern Warfare 3 petition. Or a Modern Warfare petition, a Call of Duty that they're doing out there, which is out there as well. They want Modern Warfare 4 or something like that. And I mean, it's ridiculous to a certain point. I would say, given the game, let's get down to specifics. I'll tell you this, because if they didn't come out Battlefront, I would sign up. I would have put out a petition myself for Battlefront, because I want to play that damn game. There's a lot of games I'll put it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, put petitions out there, because I would do the same damn thing. Hell yeah,
sign that shit.
All that shit. I'ma sign that. Word up. Fuck that.
I don't
Right, you might as well go
understand.
World at War.
I don't understand what the big deal is. I mean, if they get this petition, which will have, I'm sure, 70+ thousand signatures on it, and these people are saying, listen, 70,000 people want this game. Okay, that's at least 70,000 guaranteed sales. Not only that, but they're willing to help fund this game. Like, I mean, why would you not? Why would you not make this?
Is money even the problem, though?
It shouldn't be, right?
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't
So
think
what
so.
is
With
the problem?
70,000 people caring about the situation. I wouldn't think so.
I don't understand what the problem is then.
See, I think it's all that weird ass like Konami Kojima thing. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on between them.
I think
but...
it's artistry. The artist doesn't want his product to get tampered with.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. They would have to, they'd have to maybe start from scratch with a different developer, with Konami's publishing backing. But still, why not? The money's there. It's gonna make money.
Do it.
You're not gonna lose out.
I agree.
Okay, it's not going to be made by Kojima. That sucks, but you're not going to lose out on this game.
No, Jay,
Well,
that sucks a lot.
Happen with the game, like eventually, but yeah, it does suck that like Guillermo del Toro and Hideo Kojima aren't going to be involved in it. Like, that's really
Norman Reedus
sucks. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So many people would play the shit out of that game. I don't get it.
Terrible.
What can you do? Sign the petition, I guess.
Sign the petition.
Sign the petition and hope for the best.
Yeah. What other topic we got here going?
I got a couple small ones here. The Dead Island 2 developer Jaeger Development announced that the release date for Dead Island 2 has been pushed back for 2016. I don't know. You guys have any interest in this game? I'm not. Really, I don't care.
Dude,
don't care about it.
Okay. The first Dead Island, I played it for max, playing hard on it for 2 weeks, and I got ridiculously bored of it after the first.
So bored. Yeah.
And then the part 2 came out, and I lasted like 3 days. It was the exact same thing, I was like,
what was that? Riptide?
Oh yeah. Then they did this game, Dying. I mean, what was it?
Dying Light.
Dying Light. Yeah. And yeah, that was a little bit better. They have parkour, but all in all, it was the same damn thing. I found myself going through the same thing I went with Dead Island and Riptide. It bored me. It's a boring game. It really is boring. They're not giving you enough. They're not taking to it to where it needs to be. So I guess if they put out another Dead Island, it's gonna be another game I'm gonna be very bored with, and I'm not even gonna think about buying it because I've already been through it 3 times.
Yeah.
Maybe their trophies will work though. They have issues with trophies, dude. That whole development team cannot program trophies into video games. I don't know why. Dead Islands was messed up. Dying Light was messed up.
Oh, it was terrible, bro. Terrible.
I mean, I'm no developer, so I could just be talking out of my ass.
Yeah, right. You don't know how hard it is, you son of a bitch. A lot of other people playing, they do it just fine.
I probably have these people right now on my forehead.
It's a lot of fetch.
That guy profit. See that guy profit.
Go get this, come back, and I'll give you that. Then go get this and come back. But I'll tell you what, I had a lot more fun with Dying Light than I did with Dead Island.
I did too. I was hoping that Dying Light was going to use Dead Island's control scheme, though, because if you went into the original Dead Island and fucked with the options, they had a really meticulous way to control your weapons to where you could, literally slice off limbs, you're way accurate, and it was, probably the best that I've felt with, a hand-to-hand first person with weapons instead of guns. It was the smoothest I've ever felt playing a game, and the game wasn't so good, but damn, those controls were fucking amazing, and I love the hell. And I used
to love the one thing I did used to like is kicking the zombies when they're dead on the floor, just kicking the living shit out of them, just kicking them over and over. I used to do it a lot. I found myself doing it a lot, and also chopping off limbs while they were on the ground.
Yeah.
I couldn't really do that anymore.
The trailers for the new Dead Island game look a lot more like a zombie version of Far Cry. That's what it looked like to me.
I agree. Yeah, it does.
That could be legit, actually.
Yeah,
it looks good. It looks good. I'm not even gonna lie, but I know what to expect, so I'm not interested in that game.
But it looks like you're going to be able to use vehicles, so that's nice. You know, that's something new. That should definitely add a new
Something
element.
Dying Light did, right? Didn't Dying Light do that already?
We
No.
did use vehicles in 1
you
and
can't do that in
2.
Dying Light?
No, not in.
You're all
But in Dead
parkour.
Island we did. But we did.
But
in
the
Dying,
way
in,
you're able to use vehicles in the new one is like it's very much Far Cry. You know, like shooting from it, and it just I don't know. It looks fresh, but at the same time, it looks like it could still get boring. Like that's not enough. It's not like with Assassin's Creed when they add those pirate battles with the ships, and it was like,
I
this is a new level.
enjoy the pirate battles. I found
Yeah.
myself playing more of the pirate battles and do the whaling than anything else in the game.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was epic.
Yeah. I don't know why they couldn't do that in all the other games now.
You guys hear about that Battlefield Hardline Easter egg that they nerfed?
No. What's up?
Yeah, about Battlefield Hardline, they got that couch that you sit on and you drive through with the couch. Yeah, you and another person can sit on the couch and go along. I think it shoots, I'm not sure. But
You
they
can drive
nerfed
a
it now
couch?
to where the energy is... Yeah, it's a couch. You can look it up. It's a couch on the Battlefield Hardline. It's an Easter egg, you know. I don't know from what they have that metaphorical Easter egg about.
Huh.
But the couch has been nerfed to where it's minuscule energy, to where it's like just for fun. Like if you sitting on, you're a sitting duck now, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
You're a couch potato waiting to get wasted.
Yeah.
What is that a throwback to, though?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out myself.
Yeah.
Some dude walk in and be like, "I'm an agent, and I get you a job."
It could just be that they're talking metaphorically about all of us. Gamers in general.
Yeah, just being couch potatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trying to be funny.
Prophet's right. I think
It could
Prophet's
just
right.
be-
It says here something about American Dream, about the American Dream developer named because the developer is named American Dream, so I guess the couch symbolizes them. I guess American Dream couch potatoes. You know, haha. I guess laugh on us because we're jerks.
Yeah, a quick little laugh. But honestly, it would have been a laugh if I was playing Hardline and I see some guy driving by in the couch. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
And also, speaking of shooters, if you pre-order Black Ops 3 now, you not only get the beta, you also get the an Advanced Warfare DLC, like right when you go to order it.
Really? So you get
Yes.
you get DLC for the last game if you pre-order the next game.
For the next Call of Duty Black Ops 3, right now.
Good.
They're all about
Good.
playing, like, please play all of our games every year. Every single year.
I am so sick of the commercials.
And beta's coming out this fall.
Fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
Every
of course.
event's
Call of
tight.
Duty.
You know what? You might as
So
well
the
sell that shit at GameStop and give us an inflatable sheep doll. And just
It comes with the DLC has the content includes the Black Ops 3 personalization pack and 2 advanced supply packs. The packs each come with 3 items, at least 1 weapon variant and an item of professional rarity or better, and a chance at some epic new loot. So all that comes with the beta that they're going to be dropping, I believe, this fall. So y'all sign up if y'all haven't signed up, or y'all Call of Duty heads, you know, because digital 4play does not discriminate. You know what I'm saying? So we do not. we do not discriminate against any game.
That's
not what's talking about the sheep. The sheep, because since Call of Duty is always fucking you might as well fuck something else, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Call of Duty, get that DLC out. Fuckable sheepdog.
You got anything else there, Jenny? Any more?
I got one nice little surprise that I know we're all just dying to hear about. According to a LinkedIn profile page of Ubisoft, the Ubisoft senior gameplay programmer Julian Riss, he put on his profile that one of the projects that he worked on or is working on is Watch Dogs 2. So, yay, we're getting a sequel to Watch Dogs. Isn't everyone excited? I know, right? That's just the last thing I wanted to hear. I don't care. Ubisoft, come on. Work on something else.
I can
Okay,
care
that game
less about those.
2 thumbs down.
Time and money.
Beef, how many you got?
I know. I
Thumbs
know
up or
a lot.
thumbs
A lot of
down?
you guys. I know like Prophet and
Jay?
DP and Danny
Jay?
are.
Jay?
Okay, I'll do one and a
Thumbs?
half.
I knew he was gonna do that. I
I
knew
do
he was
one and
gonna
a
do
half.
that.
Because, you know,
I think
the
the
first
first
one wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
What
It
you got,
wasn't
Dave?
terrible, but it
good.
wasn't what everybody wanted.
Yeah. It was. You know, there was the whole fiasco with the footage shown at E3, and it looked awesome. And then there was a downgrade, and everyone was up in arms and
See
pissed
that,
off.
but the thing is, if they didn't do that downgrade like they did, how slick they did that, it wouldn't. People wouldn't be so mad.
It would have been it would have been so much buggier, and then people would have
That's
been pissed
that's a
off
new
about
way
that.
of thievery. That's the new way they're stealing from you. Sell you something that you thought you were gonna get, and then take it
Yeah.
back and give you some
Yeah.
other stuff.
I mean,
It's a new way to
sometimes
see.
I want to be mad at the developers, but it's also kind of just a problem of like the industry. Like they're all about rush these fucking games out, get them out, hit this deadline. So they're like rushing shit out constantly, and then they rush something out, and then they go back and play test it and figure out they got to fix some shit. Like I'm not so sure that's entirely their fault. That's like an industry thing, I think. And it sucks.
But if it was, I think they should offer us some free DLC if they're gonna screw with us like that. Look, we fucked up. We gave you the game early. Here's some free DLC of something we've already
100% agree.
And give them that and say, look, we're sorry. Here you go. There's a
The
DLC
Vita
for
did
you.
that. The
Yeah.
PlayStation Vita, they gave money back to people. I got an email about that. They were like, "We said it was going to do some shit, and it's not doing it. So sorry, we lied."
$25.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Watch Dogs definitely disappointed on a lot of levels, but I still had fun with it. I played through it. I
played and
through
beat
the
it.
whole thing.
How many days did you go through it, Jay, before you decided you weren't going to play it anymore? How long did that take?
Watch Dogs?
Yes.
I played through the whole thing. I beat it. I played it all.
Okay, how many hours?
Oh, shit, man. I have no idea. How I could tell you. I'll tell you this. How long did I play it after I beat the story?
Mm-hmm.
Hours wise, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay, so once you were done, you were done.
And the only reason for that was because there was nothing else out to play. That was the game that we all came together and played with. And even then, the online portion
You
was
still couldn't play with anybody.
Yeah. It was broke for a good while.
It's like everything's fucking broken when it comes out. It's absurd.
That's where I gotta give it to Destiny. Even though they're done a lot of shitty things, they still got something you can play with your friends. It's still something that you can actually pick up and say, "I'm gonna play with them. Guess what? I can play."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you know, Destiny for all intents and purposes was never really broke. You know, from the get go, you could play with your friends. You know, you couldn't have as big of a group as you wanted. You know, you could only have 3 or 6.
Which we're upset about that, and we're still waiting on the private matches. Still waiting on the private
Still
matches.
waiting.
You gotta get.
Still
You
waiting.
gotta whoop some Dark
And I'm
Paranoia
calling you
ass,
out.
damn it.
Dark Paranoia, I'm calling you out. Straight up, right here on Digital 4play. I'm calling you out, man, because you made me look like a straight liar. I'm calling you out, homie. Word up. I got that destiny for that ass. You and your strength of the wolf pack, whatever y'all want to call yourselves. I am GS, homie. But that's neither here nor there. Check it out. I want to introduce y'all to a classic that we was talking about not too long ago. I had to dig in the crates for it. And that's this Spy Hunter on NES.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
One of the hardest games on Nintendo ever. This fucking game is a big ass.
You see, B,
Right.
this
Left,
is what you're supposed
left,
to take
right,
your Nintendo
left,
and you have your old school TV
Spy
and
Hunter.
plug it in and show us how hard it was. Damn it, B.
Hard. Super hard.
Yep.
That
Deadly
game is
hard.
epic. I played the shit out of that, dude.
Oh, yeah. I
Hey,
beat this game.
B,
I don't know
homework,
how.
homework for next week, Beef. You're setting up a TV, you're setting up that Nintendo, and you're going to play it on here first.
A
Just
game-
one
Have a
round.
Nintendo?
I had a Nintendo, a #1 system, and I gave it to JP Shorty 30 on PlayStation PS4 for his birthday,
Oh, that's-
and he
Hell,
tried to
huh?
hawk it on Facebook. You little
Oh,
shit.
No, and how much?
for him.
How much you
He tried to get $1,000 for it.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Did you sign it? Is that one?
Jody's a fucking
Like,
businessman.
it's got BB Storm signature on it.
Sign nothing. I ain't no celebrity.
You know what though? Spy Hunter definitely needs the next gen treatment.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we can get that. Let's get that going.
Let's get that going. What's this company here? We got. Oh, that's Nintendo.
That would be a decent ass indie game. Why aren't people making racing games like that anymore? If they're gonna keep making indie games, if they're not, listen up, indie guys. I like those indie racing games where you're just going straight up. Why can't we play those? I mean, you're giving us all these little side-scrolling games, these little platformers. Why can't you give us a little racing game like that you're constantly driving up, where you're dodging cars with all kind of guns and stuff? Whatever happened to those? We got side scrollers. Why can't we have up and down scrollers? What's up with that? Where are those racing games? Those were decent to play. Why can't you make an indie game like that?
Church.
Hey,
There's plain ones. Well, on PS3 there were plain ones. There were vertical scrollers.
But I'm talking about race car games. Racing car.
I don't remember the last one.
Yeah, like what happened to those? What, did they become obsolete?
Very true.
Like a co-op for a time became obsolete. What happened? We can't get those anymore. If we're gonna keep pumping out indie games, give us one of those. I like those. I'll buy an indie game like that.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the indie games are all just floating around the Metroidvania style, and that's about it. That's about all they really do. But then again, a lot of the programs that they fuck with are made like perfect for those.
For that, yeah.
And another thing, why can't you make a Zelda style indie game? What's up with those? We like those.
I mean, I was playing Binding of Isaac, and it fucking reminds me a lot of Zelda, like the whole layout to it.
Binding of Isaac is that's the one that's all black. No.
It's different. It's different.
It's like this.
It is
this
like
little
Zelda
guy stuck in a basement, and he's trying to get out. But like each room you go into, there's like 4 ways out of it, right, Dave?
Different monsters.
Yeah, and there's like shit you gotta avoid, and there's like stuff you can find. It's a lot like Zelda, but it's
a lot like Zelda. Yeah, more cartoony.
Yeah, a lot more cartoony. But like the whole layout of the maps and like how you get power-ups and you pick up bombs and you fucking blow up a wall and the doors there and shit. Like it's.
I honestly think Prophet would actually enjoy that.
I think so. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I've been putting way.
Because they know how I am with indie games that I really can't stand them, and I don't like where people are going with indie games. I mean, they don't have to worry about being put on the spot by these producing companies or anything like that. But I don't like indie games because what they're looking for to each time. They just pushing out games after games after games, trying to sell them, just like cell phone company games. I don't like that. That's why I like big games, decent games. That's my thing. But there are certain indie games, like if they ever bring it out for us, No Lands Beyond, what's Sky? What is it?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Yeah, that's a game that if they come out with, I'm gonna play, because that looks like. I mean, you can get bored, like they said, but you have free range of flying your ship and landing on different planets, and I'm pretty sure I can have a lot of fun with that.
Speaking of a game like that, I'm looking more forward to Star Citizen. I would like more forwards into Star Citizen. Star Citizen is going to be the Destiny that it's supposed to be. What Destiny was supposed to be a long time ago. You're going to be able to walk on your ship, look around, move stuff. It's going to be like Fallout on a goddamn in Star Wars. It's Fallout in space.
Fallout.
Oh, let's not talk about Star Wars.
I just want to bring up a point, take out a little movie point, and suggest 2 films that anybody out there would like to see. And that's I suggest one as a starter. It's not nothing that you could fall and delve yourself into. It's only for suggested few. The Mortal Kombat Legacy. If anybody ain't never seen that since everybody's into Mortal Kombat 10, there's Mortal Kombat Legacy. I suggest you go grab that and just check it out. It's worth the $4 or $5 if you can find it. You know what I'm saying?
They did damn good stuff with that.
Yeah. So good.
I liked it. I like the makeup.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, if people want to see it in Blu-ray, go cop it $3 or $4 or $5. You can get this bad boy right there for $3 or $4 or $5. But don't pay no more than $5 for it. You get robbed. And we talked about this movie the last time on another podcast about Batman versus Superman. And this is the movie I was talking about, the Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition. This comes with both of the movies in one.
Very nice.
This right here is what they're basing the Batman versus Superman on. Remember I said it. I'm telling you right now.
Just look at that fucking suit, dude, and it screams Frank Miller, dude.
Yeah. It does.
I'm saying it's going to be like 70% the movie right here. You know what I mean? So check that out. Definitely check that out. It's worth the buy. Jay disagrees, but I'm telling you, watch.
I don't think the movie's going to be so heavily based on that. I think it's going to take a lot from it.
Everything they're leaking out, it's so similar to that, and then in the comics, it's not even funny. It's so similar.
You open up that
on this one, Jay.
You actually open up that book and all you start seeing is like fucking news broadcasts and everything, and that's exactly how the trailer starts out.
It's crazy.
It's weird though because there's more in the movie about people being way against Superman, and I'm not so sure like all the people felt that way in the actual comic, but
yeah.
Well, you see, there was another story in the comic book in DC where where Lex Luthor did put him, the world against Superman. You know what I'm saying? Where the idea of Superman was, he's a false god, whatever the case may be. I don't know if they actually called him that in the comic book, but there was a time where he did convince the United States that Superman was not their choice. I don't know if it was in an alternate universe comic where Superman belonged to Russia. I don't know if that's the one that I'm thinking of.
Red Zone.
But it may be. But just like in any movie, they bend the laws of all these comic movies, Marvel.
Oh yeah, they can just pick and choose what they want
for the next movie. Yeah, so all this being said and done, I know it's not going to be 100% from the movie, but I know they're grabbing a lot of ideas from it. I told Prophet, I said, look, watch it. The suit looks like it. The metal suit looks like it. The scene looks like it. He's going to fight Superman in the dark because Superman gets energy from the sun, just like the movie.
Have you all seen that movie or read the comic?
I have.
Okay, so you know that scene where he fights like the big gang dude? Like the big head gang guy?
The mutant?
Yeah, the big mutant guy.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're like pulling for in that Superman-Batman fight. Like, I imagine it'll look, because it's raining and shit, and that's where it's like raining and that.
Remember, spoiler alert, just in case spoiler alert.
He did, he actually watched.
You're a little late there, Prophet. You're a little late.
Batman beats the shit out of some gang member. Spoilers.
He didn't really give nothing away, because Batman always kicks some gang members' ass.
Always.
But in this one, it's definitely worth the watch.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yes. But I'm spent on subjects on that in movies, and I just like to show off a comic book. Can I show off one comic book?
Yeah, go for it, man.
This is
I've been looking at that Spider-Man for a while,
the movie that's coming out, The Stuff of Legends. Remember I told you I had Platinum signed by the creator, which is C.P. Wilson III. He signed that right there. And it's The Stuff of Legends. It's a weird, very weird comic book. Very weird. It's real weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It has something to do with a jester and a pirate ship and real dark comic book. If y'all want to check that out, Stuff of Legends, check that out. And the reason why I got it, because honestly, I'm a collector and I collect stuff that can be worth later on. The movie's supposed to come out, so I figured, hey, I can hawk it with the signature.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Awesome.
All right, man. Anyone got anything else? What about you, Dave? You got anything?
I saw something random. Marilyn Manson, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's putting out this new album. Every single one of his albums are on old PlayStation 1 black
I
discs.
saw that.
That's fucking
Saw
weird.
Wow.
Like, he's doing something weird to him that he puts, like, this thermal layer on it to where whenever you play it, it goes from black to white.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be some kind of, like, this is my soul thing, you know?
Right. Signifying his coming from darkness to, going into the light.
Yeah, he's like, I sold my soul to be a rock star, and this is me, like, getting it back or whatever, but they're
He's changing?
They're legit actual black discs, though, and I thought that was fucking badass.
Hold on.
Even
Me and Prophet are not fans, or we don't know nothing about that genre. What's going on?
I'm lost. He's
I don't know
actually
about
changing
that.
from that
I don't know
blowjob
if it's
and no
changing
rib
or
case
not.
thing.
I don't think it's signifying is him changing himself as much as like when you listen to the music, it's going from like maybe some darker stuff to, I wouldn't say light stuff as much as it is less dark stuff probably.
Or maybe it's just like him doing more of what he wants.
Yeah. Him and his label got in contact with Sony, and they're like, we want to do this. We want the black discs from old PlayStation games, and They obviously sold them to him because why not?
Yeah, I mean, what the hell are they doing with them?
Right?
Makes me wonder, do they just have like a fucking warehouse chock full of black PlayStation discs that
There's
are
like
written on?
boxes and boxes of these things.
That'd be awesome. But no, I thought that was really cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's bizarre that he would pick the PlayStation black discs, but that's pretty awesome, though. I'm not like a huge fan of him or anything. I haven't even heard anything from him in so damn long, but
So long. Yeah, me too.
popped up on my random PlayStation feed, and I was like, hell yeah, that's pretty awesome, actually. Some more people should do that. It sounds pretty cool.
Speaking of music, I would suggest the new album, Yellow Wolf album. It's pretty damn good. I would say listen to American You, and my anthem is Till It's Gone, because it's awesome. Till It's Gone is awesome, but it's been played a lot. But
What kind of music is this, Beef?
Yellow Wolf, it's actually new style kind of indie rap, but with a little twist of mainstream. Yellow Wolf, he was also had his first album was Radioactive. That was his first album.
Okay.
The second album, I believe it's called Yellow Wolf. I can be wrong on that, but I believe it's called Yellow Wolf or Wolf, and it's good. It's a really it surprised me. To be honest, it really surprised me. I think he's matured compared to Radioactive. Radioactive to me was a real freshman. I mean, real freshman.
Excellent.
But yeah, it was a good album. Good album.
Well,
Alright, I got something else
I haven't
as
fucked with
well.
any music in a while.
You got something, Prophet?
Yeah, this is more along the lines a little tip for all our geeks out there.
All right.
Guys,
Just a tip.
it's okay to be a geek now. We're all geeks, bro. No,
You heard it
seriously.
here.
There's a lot. I've known a few people already who've come at me with that. And other kids who are bullies towards geeks. Bro, the world has changed. It's okay to be a geek now.
Yes, it is.
We're all. Look at us. We're geeks, guys. If you young guys were watching our show, watching this podcast, it's okay to be a geek, man. Seriously. We're geeks. I may have been what I was in the past. I may be a tattoo artist, but I'm a geek at heart. Bro, I play video games. I collect toys like crazy. I mean, and look at Beef. He's got his shit back there. Look at David. Look at that collection. Come on, man. You can't tell me that's not some geeky-ass, wonderful shit. You gotta love stuff like that. You gotta love shit like that. I mean, guys, it's okay to be a geek. It's no better time than ever to be a geek now. So whenever somebody calls you a geek, we'll just smile. So yeah,
So you're damn right.
There you go. It's okay to
just
be a
revel
geek.
in the fact that you're gonna end up having most likely a really good job.
Yeah.
And the best time in that person's life that's giving you shit is gonna be right there in high school, and that
And when
doesn't
you
last
go
very long.
back, to your high school reunion, he's gonna be living in the past, and he's not. You're probably not gonna be popular, but guess what? That's when other women are gonna want you and not him, because he was a high school guy who was a wish I was. Guys, you got something going for you. Stick with it. Being a geek is the shit.
Right. Don't be afraid of who you
Especially right
are.
now.
All right, guys, that was my piece.
got all
We've had to
bubbly
put that
there
out
for
for
a
some of these
second.
kids. I've had a few guys out there who, kids and stuff like that, who've been talking to me about being geeks and how they get bullied, bro. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the best time ever. Everybody in the world is a
Stick
geek
it out.
now.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I
Stick
think
it
I mean,
it's worth
cell
saying,
phones on your wrists
Kick
and
some ass
cell phones
back.
flipping out. And,
out.
I mean, everything's going to the future. Everyone is a gamer now. The entire world is a gamer. Everyone's got a cell phone. Facebook is a game, people. We're all geeks now.
It is.
Some
I
people
feel
are
like
bigger
it's worth
geeks.
saying like a lot of that shit all does come from high school. Like you're saying, all those people that
Yeah.
talk shit about it, they're the ones that had the
Yes, it
best
does.
years of their life in high school. And it's worth saying that, hey, high school is like not shit. Like once that's over, then you can start doing
The
some
real
shit.
life
Like,
begins.
Yeah.
The
Trust
real
us,
life.
we know.
high school doesn't mean shit.
At the time, it feels like everything. But once you're out and you look back, it's like,
Bro.
that was only 4 years. That's
This
not
is what you-
shit.
Minuscule.
4 years is nothing.
Getting over
Yeah.
that is what is going to make you a lot better than those fools that are living their fucking life still in high school.
21 years old, still in
Guys,
high school, don't know what to do.
Be proud of who you are. Go to Comic-Con. Collect your videos. Collect your DVDs. Get your comic books. Get your collectibles. Because when you look back at it all, you got shit. You guys are the shit.
And also remember, for the ones out there lucky enough to have a family who loves them, they love you too. Your family loves you. It's okay to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Geek, nerd, everything in between. That's just how you and everybody else who's smart enough rolls. You know what I mean? So holla at us, man. Digital 4play. Stay being a geek. But
So
yeah,
you
man.
guys
For any
got
more
nothing else?
topics, I got it.
I think on that note, we can call it a night and the episode. Thanks
Oh,
everyone
wait,
for
hey, Dave.
watching.
What
Hey,
Oh no! Oh my God! We have
what?
an immense amount of subscribers that we need to shout out.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
up.
there's no way you
Like,
can send me that, dude, and I'll just give him a shout out. You can't send me that in the messenger.
oh, dude, the list is enormous.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
man, I say, you know, I
Read
could,
them off.
you know, I could pump them out.
we gotta shout them out right here. Let me see. Let me just quick. All right.
Dams.
Let's see here.
Shout outs to everybody for subbing the Digital 4play. Go ahead, Jay.
First we got here Alan Riley. Thanks for subscribing. We got Crazy Train. Thanks for subscribing. David Williams. So some of these names are a little weird. So bear with me. If I mess up your name, I'm really sorry. So Docs Games, I believe it's pronounced. Thanks for subscribing, man. D Biatch 83. That's an easy one. Thanks for subscribing. Derek Gott from All About Game, talkingaboutgames.com. We all know Derek. He's an awesome guy. Red Dragon Star, thanks for subscribing. John Stewart, Ben Reed, Michael Grabble Whiskey. Toon, we all know Toon. The Junglist Bee.
The
Thanks for
juggler?
subscribing? No, it's the Junglist.
Great names, guys.
Smith,
Great names.
Fuck. YouTube's amazing.
Colho Inc. Jonathan Hernandez. Thank you
Okay.
for
What's
giving
up,
an easy
Jonathan?
name and for subscribing. David Huffman.
What up, Huff?
Oh.
Painter. Patrick Darcy.
What up, Patrick?
John Brook.
Yeah.
This one's terrible. Hakim. Maybe it's Hakeem.
Okay.
Let's see. Rachel Roby.
What up, Rach?
Dylan Davidson.
Dylan.
Wendy McDonald.
Wendy. What up?
254 Crook by the Brook.
254 Crook with the broom.
Oh.
MD Maynard.
Made it.
And let's see. One Blue Jedi.
Oh, One Blue Jedi. What up?
And that's it.
Thanks for
So,
subscribing, everybody.
yes, thank you
Damn
for all
right.
you guys. We hope you like previous shows and continue to enjoy the content we put out from here on out.
There you go.
That's right. And
All right,
we're
guys.
signing off here.
Yep,
Hey, Dave, why don't you plug yourself in real quick? Let people know.
absolutely.
Yeah, Dave.
Hell yeah, man. You can check out my podcast. I'm on iTunes, I'm on YouTube, and I stream it on Twitch. Creeping up on my 50th episode, so
Nice. Congrats.
Awesome.
check that out. Appreciate it, guys.
Oh, yeah. All right, that'll do it for us, guys. Everyone, take it easy. Have a good night.
All right. Thanks for watching Digital 4play. Later, y'all.